Okay, so here is the lunchroom. Back there is, way back in there is the actual chairs and tables. And this is the line. So much good food and stuff there. You can go outside and eat if you want. Why am I giving you a tour at Chick-fil-A all the time? I guess because this is me vlogging and walking, because I'm not going to a store right now. Even though I'd like to be. I'm gonna be going home and starting to pack. My sister's coming to stay with my daddy, as y'all know, who is has not been doing great. He's in rehab, but I mean, he's doing better than I thought. He was dying, and then he seemed to be doing better, so he went to rehab instead of hospice. So praise God for that. But hey there. And but I still have to go on this business trip. So she's gonna come and stay with him. I think it's good for her too to have time with him like that. She lives out of town, and she'll stay with the puppies. Y'all know my babies, Brie and Velvet. And she will, while I'm on the trip, you know, just kind of keep me up on what's going on with him. But anyway, this isn't like a vacation. What we do is we serve the operators of that are out there in the stores, and their team members who actually serve you. And so we have like a huge convention for them where they learn new things, we celebrate their success, and we also show them the new things we're going to roll out, which is, that's what my department does. We're in menu, so we sample the products. Oh my gosh, you're on your feet all day. And I remember the year that we did milkshakes, I was a sticky mess every single time I went back to my room. I was so exhausted, but it's still fun. Even though, you know, they always say this is not a vacation. It isn't, but it kind of is for me, because taking care of my dad has been difficult, you guys. I adore him, he's my daddy, but it's just hard, you know. Why is my door not opening? Hello? This is my car in it. It's not opening. This is bad. Okay, why isn't it? Let me get this closer. Okay, so if the key's right here, why wouldn't it be opening? Okay. Okay, so I'm not sold on this whole keyless entry thing. Look what I'm having to go through here. I've got to find the key somewhere down in my purse, which I might as well just hold them then. Okay. So I am down on the ground trying to find the keys. Found them. Unlock. Okay, so why didn't it recognize it? That's not good. And I bet to fix this will be very expensive. So we're just gonna hold the keys out, you know? Just hold them out. Okay, so you have to give me a second to sit you somewhere. There you are. There you are. Can you see me? Okay, good. Good. Oh, okay. So this is the purse I've been carrying. This is a Brahmin. And I think it's, what is it called? Chestnut. And I have all, y'all seen this before. I think I did a, how fun it can be to match everything. And I did this card case. I put things beside my face so that you know the size of them. And that's very, very helpful. And it's nice when everything matches. Oh my gosh! It's heavy because I also have my day planner and many other things. You know what's so funny when I've got this keyless entry? What I do is you're supposed to put your foot on the brake and hit the little start button. And excuse me. And then I'm gonna put you over here in this cup holder. It will make everything fine. Okay. I hope so anyway. So if you'll just give me a minute to pull out here. There's my J12. Still making payments. And happy to. Some people are like, seriously, you made payments for a watch? You make payments for a purse? It's like, do you make payments for a car? It's the things that you like, you know, if that's what you want to do with your money. Again, I always say, make sure that you also do with your money, and first do with your money, give to those who are less fortunate when you have luxuries. That's just how I personally feel. And just what I believe God wants from us. So, this will be like a part 1 and a part 2. But anyway, yeah, I think that it's perfectly fine to have nice things. I just think you have to remember they are things after all. I mean, the things we talk about are not critical to life, even though they are important goods, because, you know, someone reminded me once that that's somebody's living. You know, like, don't make light of it, because it's like, well, nobody needs makeup and clothes and handbags and all that. And it's like, the girl that told me, well, she worked at the fragrance counter at Macy's, and she's like, you know, Beth, this is my living, so yes, it is too important. And I didn't mean to discount it, because I do realize that. I just meant, you know what I meant. Do I really need to explain? Of course I wouldn't discount your living, just like mine, you know, when people eat out, quick service restaurants, QSRs, other people would call it fast food. Yeah, it matters to me, and yes, I do believe you can do that and be healthy. Matter of fact, because I'm trying to lose weight, one of the main things that I actually do, that I really do, it's not because I work for Chick-fil-A, I promise. It's because I really do trust the quality of the chicken. And so the grilled chicken or the grilled chicken nuggets, either ask for a breast without the sandwich meat, the sandwich bread. And I don't really want a tomato and lettuce usually, just because it's hard to eat that on any sandwich. You know, it kind of pulls off and all that kind of stuff. So the grilled nuggets is my favorite, and a fruit cup, and a diet lemonade, half unsweet tea. And that's like my little diet food, and I love it because it's delicious, and I actually trust that it's nutritious. It's humanely gotten. It is food safe. I mean, I really do just trust where I work, just because I know how strict they are on stuff. But anyway, it's just like that for another quality thing like a handbag. Doesn't make a difference. Yes, it's just like when people talk about Hermes bags and they're ridiculously priced. It's like, well, if you handmade something, if you were a painter and you hand painted something, you could ask what you want for it. You could ask, you know, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, depending on how good of an artist you are and how well your brand sells, because it was handmade. And so does it matter? Yes. So that doesn't mean that things that are cheaper are not quality. Y'all know that I'm a huge fan of L'Oreal Luxe lines, and they have some really high-end lines, like I think Armani's part of L'Oreal Luxe, I think so, makeup, and I know that Lancome is, and Michelle Phan's M Cosmetics is part of L'Oreal Luxe. I think L'Oreal Luxe helps a lot of YouTubers get a brand under them. I know that lately, so is Tarte, or is it Benefit? You know, you'll see them, Rebecca. You know, they're using a lot of the really famous YouTubers, giving them their own line, like Jaclyn Hill, and I can't think who else. I remember Ellen Blair Fowler had their own line. I don't know if that was through L'Oreal Luxe somehow. And it was called, what was it called? Skylark Cosmetics. And I don't even know if you could still get it. I think there is still a website and there is still product. But anyway, I still love them, even though they're not posting much. They've grown up. And I think for them, they've gone on to different things. I think Blair went on to acting. She's still posting. Elle posts, but it's mostly from her Etsy shop, because she went into doing planners, and she occasionally still does, you know, makeup oriented things. But hers are my absolute favorites. My current YouTuber that I watch the most for this kind of stuff, though, is Dominique Sanchez and Amelia Liana. I still love her. I think she's a good YouTuber. Don't always agree with everything I see YouTubers do, but I still may think that they do things that they may be good at being a YouTuber, you know. And when I say that, I mean a lot is required from YouTubers that they do this for a living, and you know, they vlog everywhere they go. I can imagine where you have to get used to that, because just doing this at work, I can't imagine going to a restaurant and doing this unless you're in a city where it's common, or an area where it's common, like London or LA. And I think that's why people are most successful in those two cities. Also New York maybe, but really London and LA. I think the only other person in Atlanta I even know about that's made it big is Makeup by Tiffany D, and she's the one that got me started in YouTube. Just seeing her eye on when I was looking at YouTube for something, and I saw her eye, and I just like, that is the most beautiful thing. It's an eye makeup tutorial, and I think it was gosh, 6-7 years ago now. She's still doing YouTube full time. She was one of the first to get an eye palette, and that was by Sigma Beauty. If y'all remember the Paris palette, I love that palette. Okay, so I'm going on 10 minutes, and this will probably like be shut down if I don't shut it down. So I love you guys, and I will be vlogging. I will try to get up a couple of videos before I leave. Also, I will pick the name of the Valentine's winner, hopefully before I leave, but I will not ship it until I get back, which will be next Thursday or something. Because my sister can't really ship it for me, or I would let her do it while I'm gone. But anyway, I'll do it, you know. We'll see. Maybe I'll pick the name before. I'm trying to give people a chance to see the video and enter. Okay? So anyway, but it is for Valentine's, so I want to hurry up. Even if you don't get on Valentine's, you'll know if you won by Valentine's. Let's do it that way, okay? Anyway, love you guys. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye, 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 bye.